Hello, this is the TheYahwehWizard and welcome to my video. Thanks for checking it out, I really appreciate that. This is round 50 on the Ascension First Room Challenge. This is actually a joint world record because 2 other people have reached round 50, so I'm the 3rd. But I died with about 10 zombies left before round 51, so I'll show you my downs in a minute. First, there's 2 things on the strategy that I want to go over just briefly. Firstly, the Centrifuge. For those of you who aren't aware about this, the Centrifuge will only spin at the beginning of the rounds, so if you're expecting that in this challenge you can just train the zombies all the time and wait for the Centrifuge to spin, that's not how it works. Sometimes it won't spin at all at the beginning of the round. I think the most it spun was about 5 times, but once it's finished, however many times it's going to spin at the beginning of the round, it won't spin again until you start the next round. So then you're forced to kill the zombies with the M14, and that can take a very long time. It actually only took 10 hours to get through the first 40 rounds in this challenge, but the next 10 hours only covered the next 5 rounds, and round 50 itself took over 5 hours. So that brought the full playing time to 42 hours. If I got to just round 55, this game would have taken longer than my Shinanuma world record round 5524 game. Second thing is the death machine strategy. This is actually a tip I picked up from someone else's YouTube video, so I'll put a link to that in the description. As you know, of course, the death machine in a high round isn't very useful, and actually it can be very dangerous because you can't sprint, you've got no jug, you can't bunch up the zombies, and it's not going to kill the full group. But what you can do is you can pick up the death machine once you've got all the zombies spawned in, and then just train the zombies around the room. And for me, I will start to shoot the death machine when the icon starts to flash, warning you that it's going to run out soon, which is what I do here on round 50, and as you can see I take out quite a few zombies, and significantly weaken, of course, the other zombies. By the time zombies start spawning back into the map to replace the ones I just killed, the death machine runs out, I've got my handgun back, and I can just group up the zombies again really easily. So let's have a look at my downs. The first down was on round 27. I was a little unlucky with this one actually. I just take 2 hits from the zombies, like really close together, just get double whammied. And I actually changed my beginning of round strategy not long after this to avoid it happening again. The second down was a mistake from me. I travel over to the other side of the map to bunch them up there because there's a nuke that I want to grab, and I want to put distance between me and the group of zombies before I grab it. I didn't really need to do that. There's a zombie which comes in through the window and it's just clumsy. I get past him, but I'm just clumsy and I take the down. The third down is actually the worst. I get an insta-kill, great news, right? So I throw a grenade and I take out the full group of zombies. That's what I would normally do. And then normally after that I would just shoot the zombies which now spawn in. But instead I think to myself, can I bunch up a second group of zombies and kill them all with another grenade before the insta-kill runs out? Now that's what I try, and actually I'm largely successful, but 2 things happen and together they make things difficult. And that is, firstly, there's a zombie that I don't kill, and secondly, a death machine drop lands in a really awkward place. I mean, that is the place where I run the strategy when a group of zombies spawns in. So I get in position to group up the zombies as they spawn in, but I'm out of shape because of that one zombie I couldn't kill, and then I try to avoid the death machine, but there isn't enough room. I pick it up. Now you can see what's going to happen now. I can't sprint, and the zombies are still spawning in. So I'm moving around, a zombie comes at me around this corner, and I make it through, so I think, hey, this isn't so bad. But the next time it happens, I kind of do make it through, but I make a really bad mistake. I jump to try and avoid hits, and I actually jump into the centrifuge, which pushes me back, so I take a second hit and take it down. So again, a bit clumsy. The 4th and final down I think was a bit unlucky. I'm just running the normal strategy, the normal circuit that I would do. I did this thousands of times in this game, but this time for some reason I just take 2 hits from the zombies again, and that's it, it's game over. And that ended the game just before round 51, which would have been a new world record. So I hope you've enjoyed this joint world record, this round 50 Ascension First Room Challenge. I'm going to leave you with a few clips of other times where I almost got killed. I just want to say I've picked up quite a few subscribers actually over the last month since my Shinonuma video, so thanks a lot for subscribing, and I'll see you all in my next video. Thanks for watching.